Well, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in her today's press conference spoke about the stimulus package that the whole country has been waiting for. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his yesterday's press conference spoke about the rupees 20,000 lakh crore stimulus package that is being given in order to uplift the economy. Nirmala Sitharaman took a press conference which we are learning is just phase one of the press conference. In fact, there could be another 2 to 3 press conferences like this that could be organized in a series in order to mention of the different kind of sectors and aspects that the government is tapping into. In today's press conference, Nirmala Sitharaman of course put her focus in mentioning that 15 major measures are being taken by the Government of India and Finance Ministry. She mentioned that most of these, in fact 6 of them are for MSMEs, 2 for NBFCs and HFCs. Of course, we know that NBFCs and housing finance companies have been going through a lot of struggle in terms of because of the existing lockdown. They also mentioned that measures are for real estate and for discoms, which of course due to lockdown have been facing a lot. Well, the first one talks about a rupees 3 lakh crore collateral free loan, automatic loan for businesses including MSMEs. The government allotted this on a 4-year tenure to companies who have a turnover of about 100 crores with an initial moratorium of 12 months where the interest is to be capped, and of course scheme can be availed till 31st October 2020. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also mentioned about rupees 20,000 crore subordinate debt for stressed MSMEs. These are for MSMEs who have turned NPAs or are stressed, and this kind of infusion of rupees 20,000 crore will be eligible for them. Further going, Finance Minister also mentioned about the new definition of MSMEs that they are coming in. Well, to explain you in simple terms, MSMEs are basically micro, small and medium enterprises. These are small scale businesses which run on certain kind of capped investments and turnover. Well, starting today, Finance Minister has mentioned that the definition of MSMEs is changed, where now both manufacturing and services, both these aspects and both these sectors will have similar criteria in order to be considered for MSMEs. In short, if you look at the table on the screen, it talks about how that starting today the composite criteria for manufacturing and services is under micro, investment to be less than 1 crore and turnover less than 5 crore. For small enterprises, investment to be less than rupees 10 crore and turnover to be less than 50 crore. And for medium enterprises, investments to be less than 20 crore and turnover to be less than 100 crore. Now, one important aspect that Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also mentioned was in order to cut down foreign competition and to encourage made in India and to encourage domestic sales, they have decided that global tenders to be disallowed up to rupees 200 crores, which will help MSMEs in increasing their business locally. Well, there have been other interventions for MSMEs that the government also provided, like that of e-market linkage. In fact, Finance Minister mentioned that since there will not be enough trade fairs and exhibitions that would be allowed to reopen anytime soon post the COVID crisis, there should be some kind of method for e-market linkage for MSMEs in order to promote their product and to keep sales going. Well, an important announcement that the Government of India and Finance Minister in her press conference today did was on the EPF classification. They said that rupees 2,500 crore EPF support for business and workers for 3 more months will be given. In fact, this support is being extended actually by another 3 months to salary months of June, July and August. Interestingly, the EPF contribution has also been reduced for businesses and workers for 3 months. That is, instead of 12 months, 12%, it has come down to 3% for next 3 months, which will of course has been done by adding an extra liquidity of rupees 6,750 crore to employers and employees over 3 months by Government of India. Well, on the NBFCs and HFCs, which have been of course asking for some kind of relief for long, Government of India and Finance Ministry in their announcement today has mentioned about rupees 30,000 crore liquidity, special liquidity scheme for them, where rupees 45,500 crore, also partial credit guarantee scheme for NBFCs have been given. NBFCs for long have been requesting in terms of some kind of relief for the industry. Major another announcement was about rupees 90,000 crore liquidity injection for DISCOMs, which of course unprecedented cash flow problem have been mentioned by various private companies and DISCOMs due to lockdown and existing situation in the country. On the real estate side, relief to contractors have been given, where extension of registration and completion date of real estate projects under RERA, certain modifications on that have been noted. Well, important certain other direct tax measures have also been announced by Nirmala Sitharaman. If you go through the slides on the screen, you see that the most important one talks about the due date of all income tax return for financial year 2019-20 will be extended from 31st July 2020 and 31st October 2020 to 30th November 2020. So that's another extension of about 5 months that's been given in order to file your income tax returns. Well, this is just the first phase of press conference. Going ahead, there are another 3 such press conferences that are being expected, where in fact some kind of stimulus is being expected for sectors like that of auto and aviation.